There isn't a better one than this. It's the 9-speed from KitchenAid. KitchenAid, a name that's been around since 1919. And not only that, it's what it comes with when you buy it at QVC. You'll get those regular beaters. You also get the wire whisk. When you buy it, you're going to get the dough hooks, and you get the blending rod, all of that, and you've got colors galore to choose from. In fact, most of the colors you can't get anywhere else but here, but I'll show them to you. Here's majestic yellow. Next to that is the tangerine. Then we have green apple, crystal blue, very pretty if you like the aquas, and then we have that cranberry, that beautiful cranberry color, and then also we have gloss cinnamon. Now, up to that point, none of those colors can you get at anywhere else other than here. But then the red, the black, and the white you can get elsewhere, but not at this kind of price. Let me just talk price for a moment. Less than $60. To make it a little easier, 4 monthly payments of $14.99. So think about it. You pay $15 in September, October, November, and December, which are 4 of the busiest months for making and baking and taking. You know, really, that's what it is.
It really is. That's true.
So now you've got your mixer, your hand mixer that can go to the pot instead of you always bringing everything to it. Laura Weathers, hello. She's been here with us for 20 years. So I'm anxious to find out your thoughts on the 9-speed.
Well, I am asked frequently, you know, all the time, which product do you recommend for this, for a stand mixer, for whatever?
Yeah.
And I always tell people, please, if you are going to buy a hand mixer by KitchenAid, do yourself a favor and pick the 9-speed. I don't always believe that everyone needs the top of the line, but in this case, I think that you will so appreciate the very fastest speed and the very slowest speed. Those 2 speeds are extra in a 9-speed mixer.
Because most hand mixers maybe have 3 speeds.
Right.
And the problem is then you don't have as much control on your recipe, correct?
Exactly. And the other thing about this...
By the way, what are you making?
I am making a raspberry whipped cream to go with my Mexican chocolate pudding cake.
Which is this right here.
Right there. We're going to make that next, Mary Beth. The beauty of a hand mixer is that you can mix this right in the vessel that you have measured everything in.
So I don't have to clean another thing. Vessel.
That's right. Any vessel.
Any vessel.
Any vessel. If the beater will fit in it, go for it. So again, look at how quickly, because I had those 9 speeds, in fact, because I almost had butter for a minute ago, I had to actually back off. But let me show you. Look at how slow this mixer will go. And now I'm going to just lift this up just a little bit, and I'm going to rev this up to that 9th speed. That is distinctly different speeds, Mary Beth. And then watch this. When I turn that off, look at how it resets itself so that I can't accidentally, if I've maybe stopped to answer the phone and I come back to this, I don't want to turn it on and have it going at that 9th speed.
Right. And I'd
like to be able to rev it up.
And this is nice because you can slowly incorporate your ingredients instead of slap them all on the walls of the kitchen.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? Isn't we've all done that? And so that's what's so nice about that. Here's the thing I want to tell you is that with 4 payments of less than $15 a month, you've got a brand new hand mixer. And whether you're using it for baking or your frostings, or maybe you're taking it right to the pan in this case, or maybe it's the puddings that you're gonna make. It could be cookie dough, you name it, because you're getting all the different utensils from the wire whip to here's your regular beaters to the dough hook and also the blending rod.
All right, so for this recipe, it asks you to melt a stick of butter and about 2 cups of chocolate chips on your stovetop. And so I was able to do this. Now I'm mixing it together, the whole cake, right in the pan so that I don't have to clean something else.
Right.
But the other thing that I want you to notice right now while I'm mixing this together, here I'm going to add in a cup of sugar, is that the mixer itself does not hesitate. You saw how when I was mixing up that raspberry cream, and now I'm mixing up this pudding cake, as I slowly, I'm gonna back this off because just like Mary Beth said, you know, I don't wanna have to wear the flour that I'm adding in right now. So I'm gonna back this off to that very slowest speed. You'll find yourself, Mary Beth, using those slow speeds and those very high speeds so frequently that you'll learn to appreciate the control that this mixer gives you.
And even in the medium speeds. I mean, that's the thing. That's why you have 9 speeds, so that it's control, it's exactly how you want it to. Can you almost do like a stir with it in the slowest speed?
In this slowest speed, I can actually incorporate maybe egg whites right into my batter, and I don't have to worry about them deflating. And to your point, yes, there are times that now I need to actually rev up that mixer a little bit to get a little air and make that batter light and fluffy. Notice too, again, how it is not hesitating. This is the biggest innovation that I think KitchenAid made, and the improvement that they made on hand mixers is the fact that instead of an alternating current motor, which is measured in wattage, this is a direct current motor. It's a little bit more expensive of a motor, but the control that I have, and even so much as, Mary Beth, when I get a heavy pocket of something, like maybe when I added my flour, notice how the mixer did not hesitate at all, but continued to mix at the speed that I have set it at, and that is sort of like cruise control in a car.
It is. When you're going up a hill, that cruise control, you know, kicks in, and that especially comes in handy when you're doing a heavier cookie dough. Even a cookie dough like, you know, chocolate chip cookies. You need that extra rev when you've added the ingredients. I want to show you once again, what do you get? You get your regular 2 beaters, just like you would expect. The wire whip also comes with it. Then it comes with the dough hooks. We're going to show you that with dough, and also great with meatloaf. And then here is your blending rod. So all of that is included with the unit itself for this price of about $15 a month. We have majestic yellow, love it. Then there's the tangerine. Here's green apple. We have crystal blue, if you love a beautiful kind of turquoise blue. Yeah, like turquoise blue. And then here is cranberry. Then we also have gloss cinnamon. Those colors you can't get anywhere else. And then we have red, black, and white. And great, great gift ideas. I mean, seriously, if you want to give this as a gift for the holidays or weddings coming up, this is the perfect way to get them started. We're going to go off to the phones.
Okay, and I'm
real
going to
quick before
mix
we do,
up a
before you
marinade.
mix something up, hang on. I want you to just show them how the buttons work and everything.
All right,
just kind of give them a tour.
So let me give you a little tour. We were talking about that motor. One of the improvements that KitchenAid made was to bring the air vents right up here. They used to be on the bottom of hand mixers. We brought them up here so that they couldn't get clogged down with food. That was one of the reasons that hand mixers were considered a throwaway item. Then let me just show you how easy this is to use. So here I can just turn the mixer on with just a flip of my thumb. See how I'm going to just control that? And then let me show you, with these arrow buttons, I can rev that mixer up, and do you see how I've got now a little icon there that is showing me as I go up in speed? Or I can back that down, or I can completely stop that. And then again, when I start that back up, do you see how it resets itself now again to that one little dot? And then here I am working that mixer up and down however I need that speed to be.
Excellent. It's so easy. And by the way, even the cord can go back and forth from left to right. So
how about this?
Yeah.
How do you love this? Because if you're a lefty or a righty, or maybe where you're actually using it, it's more convenient to have it out of your way. When I want to show it to you on camera, I pull it so that you can't see the cord as much, so that you'll be able to actually see the mixing. So again, very handy, depending on, and you can hear it click right in place.
By the way, this cranberry color down here, which is really the beautiful pink, that is already getting very limited. So if you want to get that, you want to do it right away. I'm Mary Beth from Pennsylvania, but I'm going to say hi to another Mary Beth from Pennsylvania.
Oh, how about
and
that?
say hi to Laura, too. Hello.
Hello.
Hi. Hi, how are
Hi.
you?
Good, how are you?
Good. I thought maybe I was calling myself because it said Mary Beth from Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Good to have
Not
you
too many
with
names
us.
like that.
Yeah, I'm sure. So, have you had KitchenAid before?
Yes, I do. I've had the hand mixer now for about 12 years, and about 5 years ago I picked up the one that sits on your counter. But my hand mixer, I love that hand mixer, and sometimes it smells like it's going to burn up. You know what I mean? Like from using it so much, and so I thought it was time to get a new one.
Good. 12 years is a long time on a hand mixer because, as you say, we use our hand mixers more often than we use our stand mixers. So good for you. And which color did we entice you with?
I got the blue to match my temptations.
Oh, good. So
Oh.
did you get, this beautiful crystal blue? Oh, pretty,
Right.
pretty. Excellent. Well, it sounds like you're a good KitchenAid gal, right?
Yes, I love KitchenAid.
Good, good. It lasts and it works so well. Well, you will be thrilled because this time you get all 4 of those great utensils too. I don't know if you got them all of those last time 12 years ago. So
I think we did, but I see a lot of the changes. It looked really nice. Like mine has the vents on the bottom and things like that, where, that one looks really nice.
good. Well, you enjoy it, Mary Beth, and thank you so much for calling us today. We appreciate it. Have a great Labor Day.
Thank you, and you also.
Thank you.
Thanks, Mary Beth.
Bye-bye now.
Bye-bye. Thanks for calling us.
Hey, by the way, I also want to just mention, too, for less than $15 a month, you can get this home. Take a look at these, and this is really, truly the best and the best, but not that expensive. I mean, when you think about it, you can go out and buy any hand
think of
mixer.
the longevity.
Well, that's exactly right. That's the key. Majestic yellow, tangerine, green apple, crystal blue, cranberry, the gloss cinnamon, the red, the black, and the white. Have some fun in your kitchen and add a little color. By the way, there are dough hooks. We just didn't
There are
get to the
hooks.
dough.
We didn't get to that. You saw that
Thank
earlier.
you so much.
Okay,
Appreciate
thank
it.
you.
In the meantime, I do want to let you know, coming up tomorrow, we have a Today's Special Value we want you to think about. It happens to be an LG 4K TV. And you're like, well, what does that all mean? And you're going to get a chance to either decide between a 55-inch or a 65-inch. But let me put it this way. Most TVs are like 1080p, and it talks about the little pixels. That's what the P stands for. Well, multiply that times 4. And that's what it means when it's called 4K. So think about it. You need a new TV. You want it before all the big football games and everything, then you can do that. One other thing I wanted to mention is if you would go to my Facebook page, if you've never been there, just click like on it. And I have some really good recipes on there for you today. One of which is this yummy, awesome potato soup. It's so good. I'm telling you, right this moment, I want it. And there's 2 other recipes we're going to talk about a little bit later, too. So it's just Mary Beth Rowe, ROEQVC. So go ahead and do that.